Greetings, all love and blessings. Let me jump right into this. Yesterday I put up a post that said more or less that if you believe your electoral vote matters, you can't be a realistic, legitimate Black Lives Matter advocate. Let me say it again. If you believe that your electoral vote matters, if you believe that, you can't be a legitimate, realistic advocate for Black Lives Matter. I want that to resonate and marinate, set in, and let's talk about why. Here's why. First of all, before I get into why, Black folks, we done went for the bait and switch. Everything is role reversal. We thinking deep when we should be shallow. And when we need to be shallow, we going too deep. So let's get into it. If you believe your electoral vote matters, then you believe that you have a voice in this country. Vote, voice. Vote, voice. If you believe your vote matters, you believe that you have a voice in this country. I'm not going to even eradicate and shatter the voting myth of living in a democracy and you have a right to vote and Black people died for the right to vote and all of that. You believe that. Despite that, the Constitution basically tells you ain't nobody in this motherfucker. Despite the fact that you're not a part of the electoral colleges, you really don't make a decision about the president, but you need to research that. But I'm not going to debunk that. Despite the fact that when George Bush was running for president, they proved to you your vote didn't matter. Despite that, when Barack Obama got into office, it doesn't matter, nigga. You could have sat on your hands. He would have still became president. He still would have been your first Black president, per se. I'm not going to even debunk all that with the reality of the situation. Let's just go with this right here. You believe your voice matters in this country. So if you believe your voice matters, then you believe your life matters. Let me say it again. If you believe your voice matters, then logically, your life has to matter, right? The whole point of Black Lives Matter is coming to the conclusion that Black lives don't matter in this country or in this world, for that matter, due to the fact that we're living in white supremacy. We live in a devil-owned dominion. So you believe your voice counts in the devil's land? That's what you telling me? Especially as believers in God. You telling me that they murking you all in the streets. And I believe I heard one cop say, when a person told him, I can't breathe. What did he say? Fuck your breath. He's a part of the system. He represents the system. And that's what the system is. Fuck your breath. The constant death in the street should tell you that your life don't matter. Hence the reason you're screaming Black Lives Matter. The only reason that exists is because of the contrary. You have come to the realization, or have you, that Black lives don't matter. So if Black lives don't matter, then how the fuck does your voice matter?
Who else? Ain't nobody else. None other than King CESJ, nigga.
If Black lives don't matter, how does your voice matter? Let's just think logically. See, that just got too simple for you, huh? That just got too simple for most. Because you're trying to go too deep when you should be shallow. Look at it for what it is. If your Black life don't matter in this country, why the fuck you feel your Black vote matters? Just on logic. So if you feel that you have a voice and that your voice matters and that you can call a shot to elect somebody that's running this country, that's proven that this country doesn't give a fuck about your people, I'm confused. But if your voice matters, there ain't no point in screaming Black Lives Matter, because obviously then that black life have to matter if your voice matters. Now I know y'all want to debunk the basic theory and the realism of it. I know you. Don't waste your time.
King CESJ, nigga. Young Suge.
Accept it for what it is. I'm already over the 5-minute mark, man. I don't want to bore y'all niggas to death. King CESJ loves you. All love and blessings. Shalom.